And there we go, Bob.
Boom.
Back.
We are back.
In the game. Let me minimise this so we don't see ourselves.
Pumped.
Prompt, yeah.
Season 3.
With new microphones. I
think they're better.
They are better. I feel they have dead spots. But
somewhere here.
Yeah.
But I'm not really going to talk like that.
No, neither
it's unnatural.
Neither should you. So season 3, Bob. We've been doing this a while now, haven't we?
It's a long time.
It's been a journey.
It has.
It's been a pleasure. But we're back on YouTube.
We are back on YouTube.
Back on now. Should we have a clink for that? That's a clink. Yes. Double beers because I forgot I had one.
Didn't get me one though, did you?
You were driving.
This is true.
I was responsible by only helping myself. So I'm that type of guy, Bob.
Apart from I had to open it because you can't open them.
Yeah, and your headphones are the wrong way around.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because I've only just noticed. Yeah.
I'll change that.
Do you want to fix that? You'll feel the comfort immediately.
Oh, so much better.
Boom.
So much better.
Comfort levels.
For a second, I was about to leave.
Yeah.
Because I thought this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Speaking of leaving, so do you reckon Her Majesty will kill Meghan Markle in a car crash?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, paparazzi would be on that.
Yeah. So we've had a royal wedding. Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. I like him though.
He's alright, isn't he? He'll do.
I like him.
He'll do.
He's alright.
Dilly for Prince Harry.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All. I like Prince Harry.
He's a good man.
If he was going to be one of the royals you hang out with, it's going to be Harry.
100%. 100%. But because he knows he ain't going to be king. Like, see, he don't give a fuck, does he?
No, old Lizzie's holding on for dear life, isn't she? Poor girl.
She is.
I think she'll live to 106.
I think she'll live forever.
Isn't she a lizard though?
Yeah, she's a lizard woman.
She's
a
lizard woman. Yeah.
Apparently.
So I found out today, Bob, Meghan Markle cannot be called a princess. She can't be princess anything.
It's racist, isn't it?
It's not because she's half Mexicano or wherever she's from. It's because she's not of royal blood, Bob. You can only be a princess if you're of royal blood.
I was going to say, what about Diana? But she was, wasn't she? She was from, like, the actual proper lineage of...
so Harry's he's married a peasant.
But apparently Harry's not even his anyway. Is it Charles's anyway? He's like someone else's.
Could be the pool guy for all we know.
You never know, do you? You
don't know what's Diana. Don't get me started on Diana. We've had this chat in the past. I'm not one of Diana's biggest fans, mate.
You don't know what's going on with that family, though, do you?
No one does. No one does.
Yeah, I mean, they can keep a secret.
I feel sorry for the kids, though, right? Like, imagine you bringing up a little lad, going like...
I don't have to imagine, I do.
You do bring up a little lad. But it's like all his decisions have been made for him.
Yeah.
They've all been made for him.
Yeah.
Mum knows what's going down. Everyone knows what's going down.
Yeah. Simple
as that.
Yeah.
You're going to be king one day. That's that.
Well, that's the thing. This is what I was saying the other day. I think that's why Harry is the way that he is. Because, like, fucking William ain't getting away with that shit.
No.
Is it William?
It is William. Prince William, yeah.
He ain't getting away with that shit.
Isn't he the Duke of Cambridge?
Something like that.
But
he's a future king. He ain't getting away with shit.
No.
Whereas Harry, he ain't king. So do whatever the fuck you want.
No, he ain't. Yeah, ain't never gonna happen for him. He's just gonna keep on running Invictus games.
Yeah.
And doing some shit.
Yeah.
He's full on gangster.
Flying Apache helicopters and shit.
Yeah. He's seen some service, isn't he? You got to give him some props for that, ain't you?
Yeah.
No other royal's been kicking it about like that.
Well, he actually went front line, didn't he? He was which no royal has done since, I don't know.
People will dispute that. But that's just neither here nor there.
Nah.
Neither here nor there.
It don't matter, does it?
He's done more than we have, Bob.
Yeah.
For king and country.
Do you
reckon he says king and country? Do you reckon he says, I'm doing this for my fucking nan? For my nan!
It must have been weird on his stag do, mustn't it? When he's like putting tenors in a stripper's thong and a picture of his nan's on there. That must be weird, mustn't it?
Oh yeah, she's always watching.
She's
always watching that.
Always.
Girl. Yeah. And how do you do that?
If he rolls up a 20 to do a line of coke, nan's face.
Yeah. The thing is as well, though, right? If he has any pocket change, his nan's quite close to his balls.
Exactly.
Isn't she? She is close to the balls.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
That'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there she is.
It's your nan.
Yeah. On a stamp, you get a letter. Oh, it's me nan.
That's my nan again.
No, fuck that.
Fuck that. That's a weird way of living, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I mean. You think the rules have got it easy? Fuck that shit.
I reckon. I mean, I think I don't know quite what they do. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's some public engagements. They cut ribbons every now and again.
They bring a lot.
But are you
economically, don't they?
Are you a royalist?
I'm not a royalist, but I wouldn't get rid of them.
No.
They bring a lot of money in.
What?
Because the Americans and that fucking love it, don't they? And
Yeah.
they do bring a lot of money in that way.
Yeah. She technically could be the Queen of America. They wouldn't know any different.
So yeah, she could turn around and say, I am. And they'd probably go, yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll take you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you guys have tried that, haven't you? As you did with my country, try to rape and pillage it.
Americans are us, just the dumb ones. We were America.
Yeah.
There was no...
Australia with the criminals.
They say, like, they teach it in America, like, the American War, like the American Civil War. No, it wasn't. It was the English versus the English. Half of the English wanted to go, we want to be American now and start our own country. They're still fucking English. And they fought against the other part of England that was like, no, we want to stay England.
I don't think that's how it went down at all.
That's fucking how it happened.
I don't think that's the American Civil War's got anything to do with
That's how it fucking happened, I'm telling you.
Yeah. But it all kicked off because of the old end of slavery, really, didn't it? So, which you guys were partisan in, as a matter of fact.
Don't put that on me.
I'm putting it on
Don't
the
put
English.
I'm Irish.
On the Oh, here we go. He's going to pull
I've
the
always
Irish
gone out.
card.
I've always gone out.
He's always gone out.
Always. Pull out the Irish card.
Pull out the Irish card. You've done some dumb shit.
Or I could pull out my Tony Montana fake driving licence.
Oh, that was a good day.
That was a good day.
Yeah, yeah. We went to Clacton for the day.
Yeah.
Clacton has absolutely nothing to offer anyone.
No, apart from drugs.
Yeah, so it is a bit of a drugs haven, isn't it? Oh, Clacton.
Copious amounts of drugs there.
Copious amounts of drugs. I don't think that Clacton gets the hatred it deserves.
No.
But it's all right.
When I got back to my car,
Yeah.
a dog had shit right in front of it.
Wow.
And I thought, this is a lovely place.
You assume a dog.
Could have been a person.
Could have been an old lady.
Could have been an old lady. Probably was.
Could have been
It is
Diana.
Clacton.
No, it wasn't Diana. She's worm food now. But yeah, no, it was a bit, as I said, hit and miss, man. Hit and miss with the old Clacton pier.
Yeah.
What makes it such a hot heaven for drugs? What? Because near the sea, do you reckon?
It's just, yeah, there's just no... Everyone's a bit miserable there.
Seasonal town.
You find it a lot in places that are like that. That it's... You either have loads of money because you own the, amusements, or you earn fuck all because you're working on them.
Yeah.
So no one's got any money. Everyone else is having a good time while everyone else is working. Everyone's just a bit fucking miserable.
Yeah, them seaside towns. Like I know that it's a bit different down the old Devon.
And they're expensive, so it's expensive to live there.
Is it?
Yeah, like buying one of them houses down the seafront.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Must be at least
costly.
80 quid.
Yeah.
80, 90 quid.
Muchos pennies.
Muchos pennies.
But no, they're expensive all down there.
Yeah, what about Jaywick?
I've never been.
Jaywick is...
I don't think, maybe.
Well, Jaywick's infamous, isn't it? For having some rough fucking council estates. But I don't know if I could live by the sea because you're by the sea. And it's not really a sea. It's a pebbly arse pond.
Well, that's the thing with Clacton Beach. It's just fucking gravel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit gravelly, mate. I don't know if I'm...
It's gravel with a little bit of sand, fag butts, syringes.
Yeah. No, there's not a lot to do. I mean, there's arcades aplenty.
I like the arcades.
It's the same thing 5 different times.
But I do love an arcade.
You want some money as well, don't you, Bob?
I want £82.
How much you put in there? For
£15.
15 squiller for an 82 quid return.
Yeah.
It's not a bad day's
It's not
work.
bad.
Some people would take that as a day job.
Yeah.
80 quid a day. It's not bad, is it?
It's not bad. You know what I mean? That's an investment.
It's gambling. Do you gamble a lot or not?
I used to. Not
Yeah.
anymore. I've curbed it now.
Have you?
Yeah. Because I used to spend a lot of money.
What's the most you ever lost?
In like one sitting or one night?
Yeah, let's do a night. Go on.
In a night, probably about 300 quid. In a night. And that's not off of winnings. That's literally my money. So I'd probably lost more than that. Because I was winning sometimes and then putting it back in.
Oh, so if you add it all up, it'd probably be a bit more.
It'd be probably a bit more. But of my actual money out of my account, 300 quid, yeah.
Oh, man.
So probably, I don't know, 500-600
Why
maybe?
didn't you stop at like 150? Why don't you go, all right, that's enough now?
Because I'm a dick. Or I used to be a dick. I'm just a little bit of a dick now.
Yeah, you're a tiny penis now.
Yes.
So was it just like, what, the thrill of the chase, or what? Did you feel like you were chasing? What were you even, how were you gambling? What were you doing?
Fruit machines, mainly, was my vice. Used to love a fruit machine.
Yeah.
Like the roulette machines and that in the bookies.
How do you feel about them changing the law about bringing those down to a lesser limit?
Well, this is the thing. I don't know who the fuck is spending £100 a spin. Who the fuck's doing that? Because that's what they've changed. The maximum bid you can put on was £100.
Right.
So, like, if you were spinning on a fruit machine or whatever, or doing a spin on a roulette, you could bet £100 on that spin, one spin. Whereas now they brought it down to £2.
Yeah, because I saw you when
But
you
who
did
the
it.
fuck is betting £100 a spin?
It's a lot of money a spin, isn't it?
Who's doing that?
I ain't
Who's got the money for that?
I ain't got a clue how you doing that.
Fuck that. If it was £100 a spin, I want to be guaranteed a win on £100. It's like when I buy a £10 scratch card. Have you ever bought a scratch card for a tenner?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Surely that should be a guaranteed win. I spent £10 on this.
Well, gambling, is it?
Ridiculous.
If you're going to win instantly, that's not gambling.
Yeah, but it's fucking stupid.
It is.
£10
Yeah.
I've spent on that.
Yeah, I feel like there should be
get something.
like a voucher as a minimum thing.
Yeah.
A £7 voucher.
I should get something.
Trade.
Spent a tenner on it.
You got the excitement though. It's exciting.
I think that's why people gamble,
Right.
because they are chasing that excitement and they never really get it again.
Right.
See, now the way that I gamble is I go like I did at Clacton. It was like, right, I am willing to spend £20 on gambling today.
Right.
Win or lose, £20,
And then that'd be it.
and I'm done. And I can do that now. So I put £15 in, won £82. I didn't gamble again for the rest of the
Yeah,
day.
you were done.
I was done.
Yeah.
Happy with that. Because,
Alright.
you know, whereas before, it'd be like, oh, I could win more. Oh, I can win more. And then you lose money. And then you go, oh, I've got to get back to that £82 when I was up. I'll just get back to that. And then you're constantly chasing. And you never really get that buzz because you're constantly doing it. And the more, obviously, you do it, the more you win, you know, but the more you lose.
Yeah.
So you never really get that buzz because you're always down.
I've never really done that though. Never really done that. I reckon I can get very quickly frustrated if I lost like a £5. Then I'd be like, fuck this is shit. This is absolutely dog shit.
Yeah.
But if I've got £100 to spend, and I lost that £5, I'd go, I'm 95 quid up in my head. And go, fuck this. I'm done. I feel like if I don't get that instant win,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck this. This is shit.
But it was like I went into the bookies the other day to put a bet on the Grand National. And I put a £6 bet on.
Right.
Give the lady a tenner, £4 change. I'll stick it in the machine. Put it in the machine, 550 quid.
What machine was this? One of them roulette ones?
Yeah, well, it was it was one of them machines, but you can like play like fruit machines on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Fruit machine style things on it, and it was just on there. And it was just an autoplay, just autoplayed the £4. 550 quid I got out of it, but that got me a buzz. I was like, fuck, Jesus.
I reckon the dopamine hit must be immense.
Oh, it's massive.
Yeah, if you start smashing something like that out.
Yeah, especially when you put £4 in.
I can see people get addicted to it, don't get me wrong.
Oh, like I said, I was spending probably between £200 to £400 a month
Yeah.
on gambling.
Losing that.
I'd be up some months, I'd be down.
Yeah, but
most of them.
£400 was going to go into a machine no matter what.
Yeah, because when I worked in London, worked on the rails and then outside every station there's a bookies. So I'd go to a job and fix CCTV or whatever, and then I'd just have to wait for another call. I'd have to wait for another fault to happen. So I'd just go in the bookies.
Just
And I'd
smash up some
just be
monies.
smashing money in the bookies.
Yeah. Mind you, where I am in Halstead here, there's a couple of locals I can spot that are going to the bookies a lot.
Oh, there's one round the corner from me, and there's the same people in there all fucking day. I don't know how the fuck
they
they
must just be spanking their fucking benefits checks or some
Yeah.
shit in there non-stop.
I don't know how the fuck they afford it.
Because I see them at different times of the day. So every now and again, like depending on when I finish, I've seen them in there at like early morning, midday. Another day I've seen them there at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I've seen them leave there a couple of times. And then the weekends, you can be sure that there's like 3 or 4 of them. I go, one of them will be in there, and they're always in there, just fucking looking at horse racing.
Yeah, that's one thing I never got into was the horse racing. I do the national.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. For me, it's all a guess. Like a horse is a horse. I know one horse is faster than another. I get that, but like
Horse racing is a bit different in terms of it's always a gamble, but you can kind of work it out.
Really?
You can look at a horse's record and the jockey, and there's the kind of ground that it's running on, and there's a few things that you can kind of predict.
Yeah.
Like who's going to win.
I suppose if you get good at that, it'd be quite satisfying, right?
There's people that do it professionally. They gamble on horses professionally.
Yeah.
That's their living.
I'm going to try and do a clever segue here, right?
Yeah.
So when you was spunking all this money,
Yes.
did it fuck with your head?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
I love what you did there.
Love it. Love it.
Straight. Good.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How did it make you feel? Here's the situation, right? You've just lost £300.
Yeah.
How much money do you think you'll have in your bank account if you've lost £300? Let's use that as a figure. Just spit it out. If you lost £300 right now, if I took 300 quid out of your account, what would you be left with?
Right now?
Yeah. If you say minus £300, I'm going to laugh at you.
No, I'd probably have... I ain't got much because obviously all my expenses and that this month for work. So I'd probably have about 300 quid.
Okay, so you've got 300 quid left. You had 600.
Yeah.
What's running through your head now? You've had 600 quid, 300's gone, and it's been 25 minutes.
Right now, I wouldn't be that fussed.
Yeah.
Because I get paid in 4 days.
Oh, okay.
And everything's paid for.
Let's say
so this is kind of like spunking money.
It's the 4th of the month and it happened.
Oh, yeah, but I wouldn't do it. That's the thing. Before I would have done. Because now I ain't gambling that.
No.
Because I'm a fucking adult.
But let's say you did for the purpose of this story. How fucked up would you feel? How fucked up did you feel at that time when you did it then?
Yeah, but how I definitely used to feel of like, why the fuck have I done that? Like you're a dick. But that's what addiction is, I suppose. You know, you go, oh, just another tenner. Oh, just another 30 quid.
It fucks with your head.
Yeah, it's just. But that's the thing. You're down, so then you go, fuck. I have to get back up.
You could chase a game.
So you go, well. So if I've got 600 quid in my account and I spend 300, you go, well, I need that 300 back, and the only way I'm going to get it is I've got to spend this 300 quid and to try and gamble it back.
So you're just chasing the game.
So you're just chasing it, and that's what happens to most people. Most people that are in gambling debt.
Yeah.
Isn't. Well, the ones that get into massive debt, it is an issue in terms of they have a fucking problem in their head.
Yeah.
But for most people that have that get in financial trouble because of gambling, it's because they're chasing.
Yeah.
It's because they won at some point, or they won a few times, and then they start losing.
I remember watching a documentary with Louis Theroux, and he met these two guys, and one of them was all mouth, and he's like, I've just come from the blackjack tables, and I'm 10 grand up, and he had maybe, let's say, £12,000 of dollars in his pocket. Later that day, as the documentary goes, the guy was down to nothing, broke as fuck, lost 10 G's, and he was a suicide risk, I must admit. Imagine that, like you've just, you're up that far, and you lose it.
Yeah,
it just fucks with your head.
Yeah, but that's why I stayed out of the bookies for a while, and wouldn't even buy a scratch card.
No,
but I'm all right now.
Yeah,
yeah, I can dabble now, and I'm all right.
You've made the transition,
and I've noticed though that since I'm dabbling, I'm up more because I'm not then spending my winnings on gambling again.
Oh, okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not winning the same amounts. I probably won more back when I was gambling a lot more money, but I was losing a lot more because I had a lot more to gamble. Whereas now it's like I'll go buy a scratch card for like £2 and I win a tenner. I just pocket it. Whereas before I'd spend that tenner on more scratch cards, and then more and more until you lose all your money.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was buying probably about 5 scratch cards a day, and I used to in my wallet I've got 2 sections. And I used to put my winnings in one section and then just my regular money, like my money, in another.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I'll only spend my winnings. And I was buying scratch cards and putting the winnings in there. And at one point I was up to like 160 quid, roughly. I'm fucking Jesus, like I've won all of this just off scratch cards. I probably spent, probably about 40, 50 quid on them scratch cards. A week later, nothing left. Because you just keep buying them until you run out of money.
Yeah.
So you're never really up.
No, I remember once I was working in London when I was quite young, and I hope I haven't told the story before, but I worked with a guy who will remain nameless, and he was fairly new at the company at the time.
Let's call him Brian.
Brian was very new. It's not his real name, so we can say Brian.
Yeah.
So Brian was very new at the company. Let's say he was there for a month or so, right? And he was a bit not very outgoing. One day he kind of hinted he might be out. So we said, well, because we always used to go to the Slug and Lettuce round the corner from us at New Street Square.
It's very nice.
So yeah, we had some beers there, and me and my other colleague, let's call him Shane.
Shane.
It wasn't Shane. His name was Ahmed.
Shane and Brian.
His name was Ahmed, but we'll call him Shane. So Shane and I walked back to Liverpool Street. It could have been maybe 9, 10 at night. Walking through, and then through the corner of Shane's eyes, he sees Brian in a bookies, right? And we've just got paid that day, hence why we thought we'd go for some beers.
Yeah.
And we kind of walk in. It's like, Brian, I thought you were going to come up for a beer. You're just sitting here, kind of thing. And he's at one of them roulette things.
Yeah.
Right, but it's not a real roulette one. It's like an electronic one. And in that thing, it says like 900 and something in there. It's like, fucking hell, mate, you're smashing this. And you can just tell he's looking down in the dumps. He's a bit embarrassed that we walked in there. And he's like, oh, I'm going to leave in a minute anyway. So, oh, well, you fucking can pay for a round of beer with that kind of money. It turns out that that was his salary he was gambling. So we got paid in excess of about $2,000.
Yeah.
So we took all of it, put it into that roulette machine, and lost more than half of it, and had the rest on like a little ticket or whatever.
Jesus. See, that's
and he lasted another 3 weeks, and then he had he resigned because of circumstantial stuff, if you want to call it that. I reckon his wife caught him.
Yeah.
And I think she was more pissed off that he was gambling. If he had an affair, he probably could have got away with it.
Yeah.
But then he got caught gambling.
It's a stupid thing to do, man.
Fucks you up, man.
Yeah, proper.
Fucks you up. But he had some mental issues, I think.
I don't think... There's not many things that fuck you up more than financial...
Yeah, there is women.
Yeah. Women. Number one.
100%. You want to get fucked up, get married.
Yeah. You don't even have to get married. Just talk to a woman.
Yeah. Women can fuck a man up good. Men can fuck women up, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
But
we don't know about that.
We don't know about that.
We can't comment.
No, we can't comment. But, yeah, a woman's pain inflicted on a man, that's some dog shit.
Nothing like that, mate. Nothing like that. Jesus.
So we just end it now, Bob.
Fuck this.
Aim for the bushes.
Fuck life. What is life about, eh?
But no, it was Mental Health Awareness Week.
It was last week, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah. I saw old Loke put something about that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of course he would.
Yeah, of course he would.
Yeah.
He does suffer with the old noggin issues.
Oh, he's broken.
Yeah.
He's broken.
He's a broken man. He's a buff, broken man. But then again, we all are broken.
Everyone.
I think that's the secret here, right? Let me lay some truth on you, right? The quicker you realise that everyone in the world's heads is fucked, the better you'll get on with life.
That's what
everyone has a fucked up head.
I've started to... Very recently, the last few weeks, I've started to have a very different outlook on things.
Well, what's changed there then, Bob? Let's talk about the change. I want to talk about... What was your opinion before? What changed it and where are you now? Take me back.
I don't know, it's just very... I was very like... kind of like, people have got it better and... why am I like this?
Oh, you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Like, not majority, but I always had that little thing in the back of your head of like, why am I so fucked up? And why do I fuck things up? And why do I do this and do that? Why am I not good at things and that? And then you kind of get to... I think the more time you spend on your own, but then actually like look at people's lives from like the outside, I think what people don't do is they don't really look at what they're seeing. Right. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So I think most people kind of look at, a situation or a couple or, things that are going on, and they just see it for face value of what it is without ever actually really looking too much into it. But if you do start to look into it, you realise they're not that happy and they're fucked in the head. And you go, oh, this successful geezer who thinks looks like he's got it made. You go, oh no, I see him in the pub the other day, like pissed, drinking by himself. Like, he's got no friends.
Yeah.
And you start noticing different things and you go, Jesus, like everyone's fucked. No one's got it good.
Yeah, I think one thing I've got better at, I think it's empathy, right?
Yeah.
And that's something you acquire through time. You can't be taught or learn or read about it.
No.
All right. And one thing I've got better at is that I was like yourself. I used to look inwards a lot and kind of go, "Oh, I'm doing okay, but not as okay as I could be doing." And I still do that to some extent. I'm quite self-critical, I think.
Yeah.
But then I then had a severe breakdown. You were there, and for me, it was a case of like, I wasn't in my head comprehending the situations I put myself in. And then you start looking at like the worst thing for someone who's paranoid, the worst thing that can happen to that person is he proves himself right.
Yeah.
All right? Because then it's like he's already sliding down a hill.
Yeah.
And the minute he finds out, oh my God, I was right, it's an avalanche.
Yeah.
And then you just plummet. And then you're not in control as to when you stop. Because you'll stop when the fucking ice stops sliding.
The thing that fucked me up the most, because I had similar things happen to me, of like the paranoia and stuff. The weirdest thing that fucked me up though is because again, when you start really thinking about it and you really start looking at yourself and how you are and what you do and the type of person that you are, the thing that fucked me up the most is I go, well, I was paranoid, but because of that, because I was looking for it, did I create it? Did I create the situation in which they go and do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they think, oh, fuck this person. Like, he's not paying me attention because he thinks I don't fucking love him and this fucking shit and all of this.
Yeah.
Did I create it? So with me looking for it without it being there...
It's a deep-ass question.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
But because I'm like it and looking for it and pushing for it and wanting it to fucking be true and for me to be proven right,
yeah,
I've then created the situation for it to happen.
Yeah, don't hurt the mic. It's not the mic's fault.
Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah, and I think...
that fucked me up a little bit.
And I think I had exactly the same thing, and it's called confirmation bias.
Yeah.
All right? So what you start doing is, right, you then start looking for the evidence that will prove you right.
Yeah.
You ignore anything else.
Yeah.
No one else gets you.
Yeah.
No one else understands. The worst bit is, and I'm with you on that, the worst bit is that you'll have others tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right? And then you kind of go, oh, well, you don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
Or you start believing them. And then you find out originally that you were right all along, right?
Yeah.
There is an element of what you said there around creating certain conditions for something to thrive in. So by being paranoid, because a partner's, you think a partner's up to something, all right? And then you start thinking, oh my God, is it me? Is it me? Is it me? So then you start withdrawing and you start overreacting, you pushing that more and more and more. So maybe that wasn't the case. I'm speculating here.
Yeah.
Like, and I know for me it wasn't the case. But I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought this is true. Something is happening.
Yeah.
Only to find out I was wrong. But like anything would lead me to believe it.
Yeah.
Like a glance. Just thinking I saw something on the phone, or thinking I heard something, or mishearing something, or constant paranoia, and like not. And then, but then there's no trust there, I suppose. And I think that was my big thing. Plus, you always feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah, but again, going back to what we were saying, I think everyone has that.
Yeah.
And once you realise that, this is the thing with mental health, is that the weird thing about being mental, like being proper mental, is you don't think you're mental.
No. That's psychotic though. That's like real medical shit.
But that's what I mean, like a proper mental, right?
Yeah.
People that are mental in terms of like depression is like you've got to take yourself. It's really weird. It's like I said to a friend of ours. He has a beard.
Yeah.
Okay. And I said to him when he was going through what he was going through before, and he was like, so he was really depressed, crying and stuff, and was like, I was worried about him.
Yeah.
And he said to me, like, how do you deal with it? How did you deal with it, when you were in that situation? And I said, the weird thing is you try so hard to not feel it and, be depressed and that.
Yeah.
Whereas what you've actually got to do is just fucking swim in that shit. You've just got to you've just got to own it.
You've got to wear it.
And just go, right, I'm in this situation. Like, the more you try and push it, and go like, get a snap out of it. You've literally just got to go, right, fuck it, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. My head is fucking gone.
Yeah.
And you've just got to go, right, now, why? Why is this happening? Where is it going wrong?
Yeah.
And you've got to really fucking look at. But I think most people, when they get to like a suicidal state and stuff, they're past that point of going like, right, what is it that I can do? They kind of lose that because they're trying so hard to not to be on the outside and
I
go, you know what I mean? Instead of actually going, right, what the fuck have I got to do? You know what I mean? And just living with it. And just kind of going, this might take fucking 5 fucking years.
Yeah. One thing I will say,
I'm just going to have to live with it.
Is if anyone who's listening or, whatever the case may be, is thinking about suicide, we won't be doing them any favours by saying don't try it, because that's the obvious thing to say. That's the cliche thing. That's a cliche thing to say.
Yeah.
You have a life worth living, and so forth and so forth. You may not have.
Not everyone does.
I've got a point. I've got a point here that I'm trying to make. Like, your life isn't all sunshine and roses. Maybe you fucked up. Maybe this is your fault. Maybe this is why you're feeling this way. All right, and you have to wear that and own that and take responsibility. But one thing I will say for people who are thinking about suicide, I'm not condoning it, not encouraging it by any stretch, is one thing to think about is that every survivor of a suicide attempt, after they've tried it, has instantly regretted it.
Yes.
So if you're standing on the edge of a bridge, the minute you let go, you instantly regret what you're doing.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind.
I watched this thing about what's that famous suicide place, the cliff.
I thought it was Golden Gate Bridge, isn't it?
No, like in England, there's a famous place on the coast.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't think of the name of it.
Right, go on.
I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to think of it. But apparently, they find a lot of scratch marks on the cliff edge, because as people jump,
they pussy out.
They realise
as you should.
Yeah, they realise fuck, this is actually happening, and they try and cling on, but by that it's too late, and they you know what I mean, they're gone. Yeah. But they see like scratch marks of people that have turned to try and stop themselves, because they realise instantly as soon as they've jumped, fuck, this is actually happening, and I'm actually fucking doing it.
I mean, I think like it's people know this, like, and we shouldn't be the ones fucking telling anyone about it. Like, there is obviously help out there. There is. I would, if you could, stay away from the tablets. Man, I was on some shit called sertraline, right? And it's like taking your emotions, putting them in a box, taking that box, putting it in a safe, taking that safe, putting it in a bigger safe, putting it in a bank, burning the bank down, and watch that bank fall off the edge of a cliff. Yeah. You're never getting your fucking emotions back. Yeah. And it left me with shakes for a long time, some fucked up side effects because of it, right? Yeah. You could literally see like a car crash happen in front of you and have no emotion. It just literally drives the life out of you.
Yeah, well, they say like that it's an antidepressant, but it's not. It's just an emotion suppression. You just feel you don't feel happy, you don't feel sad, you don't feel anything.
And it still didn't solve the problems I had.
No, because once you come off the medication, the problems are still there. And this is what I mean. Like when it happened to me. Like, and I was real bad at one point, and I just remember thinking, well, this is either going to go two ways now. Either I fucking do it, and I fucking kill myself, or I just fucking own it, and just go, right, yeah, this is fucking shit, and I'm in a shit situation. But literally what I did is which probably the experts wouldn't advise you to do, but I literally just disappeared for 2 weeks. Just didn't speak to anyone.
Just sort yourself out.
Wasn't on social media.
Yeah.
Was not just. I was by myself for 2 solid weeks, just by myself, just thinking, right, what the thing that I did is I go, right, if my life went perfectly, what would I want to be? So in 20 years' time, if nothing bad had ever happened to me, what would I want my life to be? Where would I want to be in my life?
Yeah.
And then I thought, right, well, can I still achieve that? Can I still get that? And then I thought, yeah, no, I can. I can still get that. I can still have everything I wanted. It's just gone in a different way. Yeah. I've just got to go a different path to it. I think a lot of people that are going through stuff, they think, oh, that's it, it's over, I'm done. I can't. And I felt like that at one point. It was like, well, what's the point? What's the fucking point? Whereas if you really just fucking shut everything out, don't listen to anyone. Just be by yourself. and just really think, like, what do I want? And what is stopping me from getting it? So if it's like, if you're being bullied or whatever, and it's people are like,
yeah,
you know,
buy a gun.
But move. Like, I know you can go, oh, but this person can't do this and this. I'm talking generalisation here. If you're in an area in which you are being... It's like people that kill themselves on Facebook, right? I can understand why they do it. They're getting cyberbullied. I can understand why people have done it. But if they took the time to just go, right, why am I feeling like this? What is causing it? Oh, well, it's people fucking being mean to me on social media. Then come off of it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I was about
come
to say
off of
that.
it.
If you saw a drug addict with a gram of coke in his pocket, you take it away.
Yeah.
If you saw a pedo, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't put him near a school.
Yeah.
So if you've got depression, why the fuck are you on social media?
Yeah.
That's the worst place for you, my man.
Yeah.
Men and women. It's worse than women, I'm sure it is.
Well, that's another thing that I learnt from it, is that then you start to learn the triggers. You start to learn the triggers in your life that put you in them positions.
Yeah.
And you start to notice the people's mannerisms and the way people are, even if you might have just met them, and you think, oh, you're one of them type of people that put me in situations I don't want to be in. So then you start to distance yourself from them people.
Yeah.
And then eventually, after a while, you start pushing yourself in a direction that you want to go in. But until you take that time to kind of sit back and just go, right, fuck, yeah, I'm fucked. I admit to I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But where do I want to be? If my life was perfect, what would it be? And then go, right, can I get that? Is there a way of achieving that?
I will say one thing. I think that...
And I don't mean like financially or the job, or
Yeah,
I just mean to be happy.
Yeah.
What would it take for me to be happy?
It's knowing what to pursue. Because
Yeah.
someone might answer that and say, Bob, while I'm 16, for me that would be 50,000 Instagram followers and loads of likes on everything I post. That would be the ideal thing for me. So it's circumstantial in that sense.
Yeah.
All right. I think that you need to first of all figure out what it is that makes you happy. What makes us happy on these things here, right? Social media is dopamine, it's responses, it's likes, it's appreciation, it's acceptance, right? We're not really designed for these.
Yeah.
That's not really how our mind works.
No.
We've been forced into that. And I think it's hugely different. We can't do that cliche thing and say, back in my day.
Yeah.
The world has changed so much.
You got to go with it.
Ain't the fucking same. The worst thing we had to worry about when we were kids in school is maybe Bebo. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's if your mum and dad could afford the fucking 15, 20 quid a month for fucking broadband.
Yeah.
Maybe it was some dial-up shit. Maybe it took you 27 and a half minutes to load Bebo.
I was straight on broadband.
All right?
I didn't have dial-up. I went on that.
Yeah, even things like MSN Messenger, for example, when we were kids, that was huge.
Massive.
All right?
I used to rush home to get on MSN Messenger.
MySpace, right? All those things. But like the sort of presence and the pressure in that was a lot less, all right? And I think that social pressures and cultural pressures these days with kids, I say kids, like millennials, we're technically part of that group, right? For us, we've never wanted appreciation and acceptance more than any time in human history.
Oh, no.
All right? And one thing I will say this and fucking shit off the bat, you don't need 300 mates.
No.
You need 3 or 4 fucking cunts who've got your back and take a baseball to a fucking old lady's head if you ask them nicely enough. That's all you fucking need.
Yeah.
Right? Know your friends.
Yeah.
Know what you want. Understand what it is that makes you happy. Trust me. 1 million fucking Instagram likes or people following you on that and all that. It's nice to have. It shouldn't be something you don't achieve. What I'm saying to you is that should be part of a process.
Yeah. You should be followed for
Get
a reason.
something for it. Get something from it. Don't think that is the reason.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's the problem. Is that these days people think that like happiness is...
It's a social status.
Yeah. Happiness is a thing.
Yeah.
Like they think that happiness is bought and it's a thing and you can grab it and it's something... At the minute, it's unobtainable. Well, the strange thing is you can be happy right now. Like, if you're unhappy, you can be happy right now.
Yeah. Or happiness and success is that it's not a thing. It's what the people you follow have.
Yeah.
All right, like it's the celebrities, it's the whoever. That's what.
Yeah, it's like the Kardashians. Oh, Kim Kardashian, she must be really happy.
Yeah,
she fucking ain't.
But she ain't.
I bet she fucking.
She's
ain't.
married a nutcase.
I bet she's not.
All right.
I bet she's like. I bet she has moments of happiness more than I do. But I bet she has fucking moments of depression more than I do.
I mean, you're a person, right? Everything is relative.
Yeah,
it's all relative. All right, she might be able to cheer herself up with a $50,000 watch, but that's the same appreciation and love you'd feel for something in that same space of time.
Money to her isn't this is the thing people don't realise. When you've got loads of money, so people like, for instance, you could say like Bill Gates, how could he ever be unhappy? He's like the richest man in the world. Money's no object to him, so money doesn't make him happy. It's irrelevant to him. Like you say, once you get used to something, once you get used to having that kind of money, it's an everyday occurrence. It's like, well, where does my buzz come from now then? Money's relevant.
Yeah.
I can buy whatever I want when I want it. I get no buzz from that. So where does his happiness come from?
Yeah.
And this is what people think, successful and money, and it helps.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it helps. Like, it's hard to be miserable on a jet ski. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
No,
Never seen someone crying on a jet ski.
No.
But you need money.
But it's
never seen someone on their own private yacht.
Yeah. It's also about perspective.
People commit suicide, don't
Yeah, it's a good place to kill yourself. It's far away from So,
top tip.
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
You're gonna kill yourself. Make sure you buy a yacht. And do it out in the ocean. But it's all about it's about perspective as well, right? Because I think that what we sometimes tend to do is we live in a bubble, right? And that bubble is your immediate circle. It's school, it's work, it's people you associate with, right? But you can for example take someone out of fucking Romania or anywhere, or even someone you know down the street, or someone lesser or poorer than you, not lesser, less fortunate than you, and go take my dog shit life, and the mere fact that they've got a roof, electricity, able to play their music, or just there's some people that if you brought them into your thing and say, oh no, this is shit, right, they would literally break down and cry because of appreciation.
We have a fella at our place. He's a Romanian, right? Nikolai. Right. He's a good man, right? I like Nikolai. He's just come back, so he was working with us for a bit, and then he went back to Romania because he had to sort something out.
Yeah.
This was about 6 months ago, and he come back over and said, like, I'd like to work here again. So he said, like, he was a good worker and that. Yeah, come back. Now, he is the happiest motherfucker going. And if you listen, which I have, if you ask about his life and that, like, he's got fuck all in Romania. Nothing. Like, and he doesn't earn well, he's on above minimum wage, but not much above it. But I'd say he's happier than I am, even though I far out earn him. Like, he's a happy motherfucker. Because to him, his life, he's earning a ton of money to him, because in Romania, he's fucking proper fucking poor.
Yeah.
Like here, he's earning decent money. He's got a flat with a mate of his. He can go to the pub, have a beer. Food's no problem. Like, he hasn't got, he's not driving around in an Aston Martin or anything like that. But to him, what he's got is so much more than, you know what I mean? Than people that he knows back in Romania. Like, he's living like a fucking king.
Yeah.
He's happy as fuck. Whereas then everyone else here in this country that's used to, just growing up here, he's like, fucking hell, what shit existence that is.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
And but to him, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I think that's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Because there was a taxi driver that I worked with, a guy called Maciek, and he's from Poland, right? And he's got an Italian wife. And I called him one day, this was, a couple of years back now. And I said to him, I need you to pick me up next Friday. I'll be at the train station because I used to go to London a lot more. And he says, I won't be able to do it. I'll be on holiday. And I was like, oh, wow, where are you going? He says, I'm taking my wife and 2 kids to Poland. I said, oh, wow, that's awesome. I then said to him, my original stag do was going to be in Krakow and so forth. And like, where are you from and where do you live and everything else? And he's like, oh, he's from wherever, near Warsaw, apparently. And I said to him, like, when's your flights and stuff? He goes, no. We were going to fly, but I'm driving there. I was like, fucking hell, you're going to drive to Warsaw? Are you fucking mental?
It's a long way.
And he's like, yeah. I said to him, like, why are you driving there? He goes, because I want to show my taxi to all my family who said I wouldn't make it here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how many kids would cringe to fuck if their mum and dad dropped them off in something that isn't a Merc?
Yeah.
All right? That motherfucker is taking his family in a taxi from Essex to fucking Warsaw so he can go, look, motherfuckers, I'm not farming goats no more. I'm fucking smashing this bitch up.
Yeah.
It's a Skoda.
Yeah. And I've got a 3-bedroom house on the Golden Estate.
He's worked his fucking tits off to get there.
Yeah.
All right, for him, that's like Boom.
He's a millionaire.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Right? And there's some of us here would snarl at that.
Yeah.
You kind of go, well, fuck that. It's a taxi driver. Let me tell you something, right? That's when I kind of realised. I was like, yeah, you do your shit. You go fucking show off your taxi. You've earned that.
Yeah.
You fucking drive yourself to the sick.
And that's what I mean. I think when it comes to happiness, I think it's
relative.
Happiness is you can be happy now.
Relative.
You can be happy right now. And the way you can be happy right now is that people go, I can't be happy right now because I haven't got what I want to get. And you go, well, whatever it is you want to get, are you doing anything towards it? If the answer is no, that's why you're unhappy. That's why you're miserable.
Yeah.
Because you get happy in the process. The process of getting what you want is what makes you happy. Once you get what you want,
it's an ever moving target.
Like if you want to buy a Lamborghini, once you get that Lamborghini, it's like a new phone. You get a new phone and you go, this is the best phone ever. I'm so happy with this phone.
I stopped caring about the Google Pixel 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Days after I got it.
Yeah. Give it a month, you're like, oh, it's my phone. It's my phone. Oh, and they've brought another one out. So you're constantly chasing. Like, happiness is, for material things, is irrelevant. Get that out of your head. Yeah. Don't fucking go down that route, because that's fucking worthless.
Yeah.
You know, you speak to a millionaire, most millionaires, they'll be like, well, no, it's not the material things that make me happy. I thought it would be, and I made my millions.
Yeah, I think it helps, don't get me wrong.
Like
we have to be somewhat realistic, but I know what you mean, though.
But day-to-day life, it's like I said to someone the other day when they were talking about it, and they were going, oh, like money and this, and I'm like, yeah, it would be good. But I said, like, if money and admiration and people loving them was everything, why would Robin Williams kill himself?
Yeah.
Like, the geezer was minted, multi-millionaire, everyone loved him. He had, like, admiration from his peers.
Yeah.
He was loved.
Had some dark
and
shit.
Loads of fucking money,
Dark
and the
shit.
geezer kills himself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's more. There's more to everything.
Yeah. There's a deeper meaning.
There is a deeper meaning.
Speaking of deeper meanings.
Damn, we're getting good at this.
Yeah. Would you like to talk about 18 life-changing questions to ponder?
Fucking hit me with this shit.
18 questions.
I'm ready.
We'll do all 18. I don't even know how long we've been recording for.
It doesn't matter.
I've got no idea. There's no timer on this thing, is there?
It's irrelevant. Keep going.
We'll just keep going. Right, so this is from the unboundedspirit.com. Mm-hmm. All right, and it's a picture.
Good name, strong name.
Yeah. So so there's some questions that could be life changing if we raise them, complete them. Also, I'll just fucking get to the questions. Yeah. Right. So, and we'll both answer these, right? And
okay.
We'll try and take these as seriously as we can.
Okay.
Right? If you were going to die tomorrow, bit grim. What will you do today? So you've just found out right now you're going to die tomorrow morning 6 a.m. What do you do with the rest of today?
I ain't got long.
Yeah, you know, I've run out of beer as well. I'll go get a beer.
Go to the fridge. If we're being serious about it, then it would spend it with my son. You know.
Okay, that's shit. Don't be serious about it.
I can't now be funny because now I'm pressured into being funny. It's got to be spontaneous. The next question, I'll be funny, but yeah, no, it'd be spend it with your son. I'd video myself, leave him a message of some description.
I would do that as well, but then there's a cat down the road I'd love to kill.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think of that.
See, I would find that.
There's a lot of houses I'd burn down. Yeah. There's a lot of houses I'd burn down. I'd be killing motherfuckers, actually.
I'd take 30 or 40 people with me.
I'd be fucking killing motherfuckers. If I knew there was no comeback on me, I'm taking you all with me.
Full on Desert Storm, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one, Bob. If you had an opportunity to be different, what would you change about yourself? What would you change about yourself? What's your biggest thing that you go, I wish I wasn't like that?
My skin.
Oh, okay.
I don't like my skin.
You don't like your skin?
No. It's a lot of effort, this skin.
What do you mean it's a lot of effort?
Like, I don't know, it just don't look right, does it?
The skin? What's wrong with your skin?
It just don't look right.
What's wrong with the way it looks?
Sometimes it's really shiny. Sometimes it's, like, too dull. Sometimes it's really red. It's really white. It just don't know what the fuck is going on. Sometimes it's freckly.
Yeah.
You just don't know what the fuck's going on with it. So I'd have new skin. Like head stuff, brain stuff.
I'd have some new skin.
Yeah. Head stuff and that, I'm okay with. I'm pretty happy with who I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't really change anything. I'd have more of I'd have more focus. I'm not very focused.
Yeah.
That's one of my downfalls.
I would wish for a larger but smoother penis.
See, I'm fine. I'm fine with my
I need a larger penis.
Small and rough penis.
Yeah,
I'm happy with it. I've come to terms with it.
Just for a day.
My dumpy sandpaper-like penis. I'm fine with it.
I'll go next on this one. So it's if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? All right. Mm-hmm. Off the bat, if I could put one thing into place, is that you're not allowed to choose your religion until you're 18.
Yeah, I'd back that. I'd back that.
And so education standards have to be way higher.
Yeah,
but you can't choose religion until you're 18.
You can't be subject. You can't be shown religion.
Yeah, and I would treat it. I would treat it in the same way that you would choose a political party, because you can't really vote, so you can't really have a say.
No,
you can have a hindering or a liking towards one, but you can't associate yourself with one until you're 18. Just to see how that would change the world. I'd be really interested in that.
It would change it massively.
You reckon?
Massively.
I think so as well.
Because you're only the religion that you're told to be, or majority, 99% of people. Or
that you think you have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
like,
a thought.
It's no coincidence that if you're born in Republic of Ireland, you're probably a Catholic. And if you're born in India, you're probably a Hindu. And if you're born in, Iraq, you're Muslim. Like, that's not a coincidence. That is because you're brought up around that religion. It's not like, I was born in the right place. That is your religion.
Lucky though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always born in the right place.
That is your religion. Yeah. I think that was Ricky Gervais said that. I think.
What's that?
I think we just stolen a Ricky Gervais joke. Fuck Ricky Gervais. Steal his jokes. Yeah, I think that was.
I'll take it.
But yeah, whatever we were talking about. Yes.
Yeah. What would you change? If you could choose to live anywhere in the world, where would you prefer to live? Africa.
You're 100%. From Africa.
I know, but I'd like to live there now. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck off back there then.
I can't. I've got family now. They won't.
Why did you get fucking citizenship then?
I can still live there as a citizen. Surely, it's a British citizen.
Yeah, but if you love it so much.
No, I would strongly consider going back if I could have good opportunities for the wife, kids, and so forth.
Yeah, I think I'd go.
I would like to live there again. I love fucking Africa, man.
Never. I want to go to Africa. Not going to fucking Johannesburg though. 100% not ever going there.
Joburg. What's wrong with Joburg?
Never setting foot there. Never.
Joburg's fine.
100%. You'll never catch me. If anyone ever sees me in Johannesburg, I've been kidnapped and taken there against my will, because I am not fucking going there.
You would love it there.
I would last 2 seconds in that place.
No, you'd be fine.
They would look at me and they'll go, "This fella ain't from around here." Like instantly, this geezer doesn't belong here, and we're going to take advantage of that.
You'd be fine.
I'd get fucked up instantly. There's no way I'm going there.
I love Joburg.
Fuck that place.
Best city in the world.
Fuck that
Second
place.
best city in the world. Go on.
Mine would probably be Sweden, maybe.
Yeah.
Switzerland. Yeah, I like the way they do things. I like their mentality.
Yeah?
They're pretty laid back.
Yeah. I'd still like the Bushveld though. I still prefer that. And Joburg. Love Joburg. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you do?
Rape.
That was just off the bat.
No, any crime. Well, it would obviously be. It would be like a big fucking heist, wouldn't it?
Would it?
If you got any fucking sense, you'd do a big fucking heist, wouldn't you? Make a load of fucking money and then just sit back, do whatever the fuck you want. If you knew you were going to get away with it, like there'd be no point in killing someone if you knew you were going to get away with it, because you killed him, and then what would you get from it? Nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Like, if you knew you were going to get away with it, you'd do a big fucking heist.
Yeah, but you could kill someone and get away with it and then feel like they're seeing them and shit, because I think killing someone's quite hard.
Yeah.
Like you would have to live with it. No one would know, but you would have to live with that shit.
I think I'd be okay with that.
You'd have to live with that shit.
Yeah,
I'd love to kill somebody.
But it's like the rape thing. I said the rape thing as a joke, but why would you do that? That'd be point. You can do that now. You could, if I wanted to, I could do that now.
Yeah, well, you could technically commit any crime now.
But what I mean is like I could do that, and I could probably get away with it. There's a high chance that I'd get away with it. Whereas, like, committing some big fucking robbery, like big heist, you're not going to get away with that shit. So if you were guaranteed to get away with it, why would you be doing the stuff that you could potentially get away with? You'd have to be doing something big, major.
I'd really like to just, if I could get away with it, delete every single file in the HMRC database. I fucking just want to delete all of it. I want to delete every single fucking record. Because people are like, yeah, well, what about people who evade tax? Let them. Yeah. Let them evade it. Fuck them. That's not who I'm on about. I don't care about those guys. What I care about is getting shat on.
Or deleting
all of it.
Or deleting the financial records of the world.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine that if you just press a reset button and just every bank account went doop, boop. Every bank account beep.
There's no money in the world.
Just nothing. All the binary money is gone.
Gone.
Because that, like, what is it? 96% of money now is just binary. It's on a computer.
Yeah, it's made up.
It's just ones and zeros.
Yeah.
Beep.
Delete the banks.
Yeah. Bush.
And be like, we'll figure this out ourselves. We've got cryptocurrencies.
Imagine what would happen.
We would figure this out ourselves.
Imagine
we would just figure it out ourselves.
Oh yeah, but there'd be major riots, man.
No, there wouldn't.
Be carnage.
Nah, fuck it. We'd sort it ourselves. The ones, yeah, let them. What are they going to do? They've fucking got no money.
It would be.
You can riot once and you're broke.
But what I mean is if you found out, if it was like breaking news,
money's gone.
Money's gone. Your bank accounts are empty. The banks have no money. No one's got any money. Everything is just nothing. It's gone. You'd be out fucking just nicking shit. You'd be smashing places up, just taking stuff.
That'd be some Black Mirror shit.
Yeah, things would go mad.
That's a great Black Mirror episode.
Nothing's got no value. You've got no money.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. So who owns it? You know what I mean? Do Tesco's then still own all that food? It's not worth anything.
No, they would. Yeah, they would own it.
Fuck Tesco's. I'm fucking taking that food.
It would have no monetary value.
Yeah, you couldn't buy it. So you just have to take that shit.
Well, it would have a monetary value for a currency that no longer exists.
Yeah, like in bottle caps or some shit.
Yeah, they would have to find a new system.
Monopoly money.
Yeah.
Monopoly money.
Fuck me.
But that's a big carnage because you'd be like, I want to buy this bread from you. With what? I've got no money. You've got no money.
I think people.
Yeah, but I need that bread. Otherwise, I'm going to starve.
Yeah. I'm not saying that there won't be.
I'll be stabbing motherfuckers in the face for bread. Loads of bread.
I think people would work it out. I think people would swap. They would trade things.
Yeah, but motherfuckers would be getting stabbed in the face for bread.
There'd be some dead mofo's out there. But would people still want to make stuff knowing that they couldn't profit from it?
But then it would probably go. It would probably go back to the old days in which it was a trading sense. It's like you made you made bread, and I made candles. You go, I give you a candle, you give me some bread.
Yeah.
And then him over there, he has pigs, and he'll give you a pig for bread, and I give him candles for pig, and we all have ham sandwiches. You know what I mean?
Cooked over a candle.
Yeah, exactly. A candlelight, and everyone's fucking happy.
I'd like to do it just for a day. Just have the whole world think money's gone for a day,
and then just put it all back again.
Restore the backup.
That'd be amazing. Let's do that. Let's find a way of doing that.
We would be on every wanted list in the world, and then delete the wanted list.
Yeah, fuck the wanted list.
Delete everyone. Yeah, or just switch off.
That.
Switch off every social media for 90 days.
There's another film idea. We've come up with another one. Another film idea. Overnight, beep, money gone. The whole world. Everyone's money. Any money that's in a bank, any money that is just not hard cash is gone, wiped out. Jesus, man, that's a film.
That's a film.
Get Tom Cruise involved in it.
Yeah,
but not the Tom Cruise that was in the new Mummy film because that was a flop.
Yeah,
I'm talking Top Gun Tom Cruise. Get him involved in it.
Yeah,
proper Tom Cruise, not the fucking weirdo that's around now. Yeah.
And the virus I'd write would be called the Goose Protocol.
That's what we could call the film.
Yeah, the Goose Protocol. Oh yes.
Done. If there's any,
I would. And you know what? I would do it as well, right? You know, like it's a big thing in the US when they open the stock market in the US, like there's like a thing and they ring a bell.
Yeah.
The minute that bell rang silent,
yeah,
it would just be gone. No one would have any money. It would not exist.
You just see on the screen, just everything just plummet. Just there's nothing.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Access denied.
What a film that would be.
I just want every bank teller, everything. Access denied. Access denied.
Right, if there's any producers or film directors,
guys from Black Mirror, that's fucking
hit us up.
That's an episode.
Hit us up.
That's an episode.
Because that is a fucking film idea.
We've just deleted money.
Yeah.
Real money gone.
I bet someone's already done it.
Or the other one is just get rid of social media for 90 days.
Oh, people would lose. I think the world would be a much better place.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
People would be like...
Or all the cell phone carriers or mobile phone carriers or whoever, right? There was something that caused phone signal to stop. So you just couldn't communicate for 90 days. You have to write a letter, call.
I'd just sit in my house for 90 days.
Yeah, landline.
I wouldn't speak to anyone.
Kill the internet for 90 days. There's a few we could do. I like the one of deleting money though.
Yeah.
Bob, what would you do if you found the wallet? What would you do if you found the wallet of your next door neighbour you hated? So
I hated?
So you found your neighbour's wallet. What'd you do to it?
Well, I'm keeping it then. If I hate him,
yeah,
100%.
Would you really keep it?
I like my next door neighbour, so I'd give it back to him. But if I hated him, then I'm fucking keeping it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd be a bit more creative than that. I'd just send it to him in the post, piece by piece.
Take pictures of it.
Literally, yeah. Treat it like a
a hostage situation. Yeah.
Just have his
just
cards.
cut off a corner of his American Express.
Just have his cards in a microwave.
I'd say just cut off the corner of an American Express, post it to him.
Yeah.
Digit by digit.
Piece by piece. Piece by piece. Yeah. Or if he had a load of cash in his wallet,
yeah,
I would take that cash and convert it to like Chinese yen for the full monetary value of the cash in there. Put it back and then give it back to him. I found this. Is yours?
Or I'd use the cash to hire a stripper or prostitute to go back to knock on the door and say to his wife,
"I found your husband. Your husband's
your husband left his wallet with me last night.
Yeah.
There's no money in it because obviously I've used that as payment."
You wouldn't even have to do that, right? If you just had some bird, proper escort-looking motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Just go. I think this is your husband's.
Yeah.
And that's all she'd need to say. Then let the woman.
This is why you don't fuck with me. Because I come up with, if my next door neighbour wants to fuck with me, that's the kind of shit I'm bringing out. Yeah. If he loses his wallet, that's the shit that I'm bringing out. That's the kind of shit I think of. I'm just getting some fit bird to come round and say to your wife, "Your husband left your wallet with me. Here's it back."
Yeah.
And there's your life fucked. Fuck you.
That's your day over.
Next door neighbour that I actually like.
All right, Bob. I'm not going to ask the next one. If you could be famous, a household name, what would you like to be famous for?
Well, the obvious is podcasting. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'd like to be famous maybe for. I always thought it'd be quite cool to be famous for doing something like, like weird, but like amazing. Like I killed a lion with my bare hands or something, and just known for that. Just this nutter.
I'd like to
just
kill a lion
wrestles
with the hands of a bear,
like tigers and that.
Yeah.
I just kill a tiger with my bare hands, and the geezer fucking kills alligators and shit. That would be quite cool to be cool.
Ring me as shit.
Yeah,
I'm very with you on that. I think I would like to have saved the life of a drowning midget, but it's like one of them Harry Potter midgets.
One of the kids that love.
Yeah.
Like Willow.
Yeah. So this next one's a good one, right? You've got one wish. You can't wish for more wishes. So that's not what the question says. But it says if you had one wish, what would you wish for? But you can't wish for more wishes.
Yeah. One wish. What would I wish for? I'd wish that everything that I do has the outcome that I want. Oh shit! How amazing is that?
That's a great wish.
How amazing is that?
That is a great wish.
Come on now.
So everything you put intent into, returns that value of intent.
Yeah. Right. So everything that I think, right, this is how it's gonna be. This is the outcome. That's what happens. So I could just go we're gonna put this episode out there, and it's gonna get 3 million views, and it does
exactly 3 million.
And it gets 3 million views. I go buy a scratch card, and I go, it's going to be fucking 50 grand on this scratch card. Bush, 50 grand. Fucking, I'm a genius. That is the best wish anyone has ever wished for.
That is a great wish.
Hands down.
I can't even top that. I'd wish for a slightly larger, smoother penis. Oh. I'll start with this one, right? If you were asked to speak to a graduating class, what would you say? So high school, year 11s, right? First thing I'd say is you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked.
Life gets shit from now on.
Yeah.
You think you got it rough now?
Yeah. You're in a dog shit place. The world doesn't like you. You've been told some bad shit, like you're entitled to things you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're going to fucking fail hard. It's going to be amazing seeing you fail miserably. You're probably adopted. There's a strong chance some of you are adopted.
There's a very
right?
strong possibility
And
that who you think is your dad isn't actually your dad.
Yeah, and to the fat girls, you have amazing personality. That means you're fat.
Yes.
Right? You're not cuddly. Right? It's not okay.
Bubbly.
I'm going to tell you now. Right? You're fat. There are only two genders. Get used to that.
Yeah.
Many pronouns, two genders. Right? Pick a fucking fight. All right? Yeah.
I'd second that. You know, that the world doesn't care.
Yeah.
Just learn that quickly. Yeah. The world doesn't give a fuck about you.
No one cares about you.
No one gives a fuck about you from this point on.
You.
You're an adult now.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So just do your fucking shit.
Get busy living.
Yeah. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then I drop the mic.
Yeah. Just be like, you're fucked.
And then slap the...
Everything you've been taught is way harder in the real life.
Yeah.
You ain't ready.
You've been fucking
Your A star is the equivalent to like a
fuck you. To a CEO.
Fuck
of
you.
Who the fuck do you think you are, motherfucker?
You're not ready.
Yeah.
This world is ruthless.
I don't give a fuck if you got an A star.
Ruthless. Yeah.
Yeah.
And university means fuck all.
Yeah. Don't bother with it.
Don't bother with it. Be entrepreneurial.
Exactly.
And that's what I'd say to them.
Bitches.
Oh. I think I know what I'd do here. If you were given the choice between being given great wisdom or great wealth, what would you choose?
Wisdom, 100%. 100% wisdom.
Wisdom.
100% wisdom. Because you can make them wealth. If you're a clever motherfucker, you'll make money. Because you'll figure out a way of doing it. If you've got money and you're dumb, you'll fucking waste it.
If you've got money, you're dumb, you're Paris Hilton.
Yeah, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
You'll blow it because you're a dumb motherfucker.
What about though? Here's the. You can only ever obtain one.
Oh, so you can be wise but never rich.
Yeah.
Or rich but never wise.
What would be the? That's a question, Heinrich.
You brought it to levels now.
Yeah, that's a question.
You brought it to levels. Okay.
That doesn't mean wisdom. Like, it doesn't mean like you're poor. You're just never going to be a billionaire or a millionaire.
Yeah. You're going to be okay.
Yeah, middle of the road,
but really intelligent and wise and
really
people.
wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom and intelligence. I suppose there's some correlation.
Yeah, but okay. Or dumb as fuck, but always rich.
But money, cash money.
Always rich. Can't lose it.
Insta rich.
Can't lose that money. I'm mega rich, but dumb.
Paris Hilton.
I'm taking the money then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the money purely because then if I can't lose it, if I'm always rich and if I'm dumb, I don't really know that I'm dumb, and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Whereas if I can't make money, although I'll be like wise and stuff, and with wisdom probably becomes like I'd probably be happy because I'd realise that material things are irrelevant.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'd have more fun as a dumb rich kid than a wise poor kid.
Yeah, but like if you're just like a dumb rich kid, like you're gonna be just what? You're gonna fart and laugh your ass off for some reason.
Yeah, it sounds like good. Like because it's that you're unaware. As a wise man, you're still aware. Yeah. You're aware of the failings of the world and the bad stuff.
Yeah, I think that's important though. I don't think I could be that happy. So I would take the wisdom, knowing that you're rich.
I'd be dumb and rich.
Yeah, I'd let you have the money.
Thank you.
That's right. If you were given the opportunity to be born again, how would you change how you live? So it's like a question if you could go back.
I'd build Facebook. I'd learn how to code, and I'd make Facebook.
That's not a bad shout.
I'd make Facebook. I'd make Instagram. I'd make Snapchat.
I'd make Amazon.
I'd do that.
I'd sell books from
all the things that didn't exist.
I'd make garage.
Yeah. Now, if I could be born again, what would you do differently?
Well, how would you change the way you live? Like, would you?
So I'm being born life with my brain now.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
With my brain, my memories, but I'm born again. Get to start again from scratch. I would focus on the things that I know that I'm good at. So I'd fuck school off. In terms of, like, I wouldn't worry about algebra. I've never used algebra. It was such a big thing at school. Yeah. I thought, Jesus, algebra's adults must use algebra all the time. No, they don't.
No.
Don't worry about algebra.
Quadratic equations. I've never had to do one.
Don't worry about Pythagoras theory.
Yeah.
I never use it.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people do.
Knowing what E
it is
equals
very important to
yeah.
some people's jobs, but not to mine.
No. Knowing what E equals MC squared means is only useful in a pub quiz.
Yeah. Don't worry about all that irrelevant shit.
Yeah. Build something. I'd build something. I'd just try some shit.
That's one thing I'd do, is I'd be more... I'd try a lot more stuff as a kid. As a kid, I didn't really like... I was very insecure, so I didn't try a lot of stuff. I'd do that. I'd see what I liked, see what I was good at.
Yeah.
I'd do that kind of shit.
If you could only see 3 people for the rest of your life, who would they be? It could be anyone, of course. That's the last question. We'll finish on that one. So here's the scenario I'm putting in front of you, right? So right now you leave, you get in your car, right? You get home, you go to bed, you wake up, right? Now there's a menu, of 3 people that you're allowed to see and interact with.
Mm-mm.
It's you and only those 3 people on the planet. That's it. Everyone else is gone. Who do you share your time with? Who do you hang out with?
Jesus.
Some Black Mirror shit.
Jesus. My son, obviously.
Yep.
He's first on the plane.
Right.
We're not getting on a plane.
No.
But he's on a plane for some reason.
One of you could fly it. You could.
For some reason, he's on a plane. I'm putting him on a plane.
Right.
I'd probably take you.
Oh, you big sweetheart.
I probably would. Because we can talk for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need to have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably... Can it be anyone?
Yeah.
I'd probably take, like... I don't know.
I'd have Stephen Fry.
Nah, I've got to take someone I can fuck.
Oh, yeah, shit. Stephen Fry.
So I was thinking, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like... I don't know. Some fit bird, like... I don't know who that would be. Like Eva Mendes or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just someone to sleep with.
You can impress her. You're king of the world.
Exactly.
You literally own the
Well,
planet.
it'd be me and you.
Yeah.
We just double team her.
No, I'm right.
Until Ted grows up. And then it gets a bit weird.
Yeah. I'll just go around looking at porn. I like go looking at porn in like weird places.
Well,
find a way of getting to the Vatican and just having one out, Ron and Peter steps.
3 celebrities then. Take family and stuff out of the equation. 3 celebrities.
Me.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler. I don't laugh. Nelson Mandela. Stephen Fry.
That would actually be awesome.
Adolf Hitler. Nelson Mandela. Stephen Fry.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
That would be really good.
Yeah, and just sitting around a table and go, what the fuck happened?
Let's just fucking talk for eternity.
Look, yeah. Can you... Yeah. What the fuck happened?
Let's just fucking talk this out.
You know what I mean?
Like, Hitler, are you actually as bad as they say?
Are you... Why the fuck did you go... What the fuck's the matter with you?
You fucked up, didn't you?
You fucked up
Adolf.
hard, son.
Old Addy. Addy, you fucked up, didn't you?
I'd like to see if Nelson Mandela could change his mind. I'm serious. Like, that would be an eternal debate. I would like to see Nelson Mandela...
So, Stephen Fry would chair it.
Yeah.
He would be...
Me and Stephen Fry would chair it.
Yeah.
Right? And
I'd
I'd be like...
Hitler one side, Nelson Mandela the other.
Yeah.
Discuss.
Yeah. What the fuck is your problem?
I'd pay for that.
Why are you such a cunt?
I'd pay for that.
And just to see then if diplomacy really works.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the best experiment. To see like, well, if the war isn't a good idea, which it was, absolutely should. I'm glad Second World War happened.
A lot of good. A lot of good come of it.
In some respects, because if you just allowed it to carry on, like fuck knows where we'd be. So like, I feel like war does work, and that's my opinion. But I'd like to see my opinion changed by just having 2 leaders, no diplomats, no fucking news, nothing. Just have Nelson Mandela, Adolf Hitler in a room with me and Stephen Fry chairing it, going, "What the fuck is the matter with you?" And just see if Nelson Mandela can talk him round.
Let's make it happen.
I wish they weren't dead. I wish I knew Stephen Fry. I love Stephen Fry.
I love Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed that he's not on QI anymore.
Yeah, no, she's got that Sandy Toxic.
Sandy Toxic. Who's okay. She's okay, as women comedians
she's not
go.
Stephen Fry, though.
But
she's not why you watch it.
not.
Alan Davies is annoying now.
The stick is getting a bit much now, isn't it?
Oh, he just does some shit jokes.
Yeah.
But
But I do like him.
Yeah. Who would you have? 3 celebrities.
I'd have Joe Pasquale.
Oh no, I'd kill myself.
No, I wouldn't really. I'd legitimately have Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
I'd have Stephen Fry, Richard Pryor, and Ricky Gervais.
Oh, Richard Pryor, Ricky Gervais, good shout. That's a triple header. That.
Yeah, that's what because
Richard Pryor is so funny.
I just like funny people, and to me, they're different ways of funny.
Yeah.
And I just think them collectively would be fucking brilliant. Imagine them three in a room.
Yeah.
Be fucking awesome.
Fuck me, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you could have a headline special with those three?
Yeah. Be amazing.
Do you reckon Ricky... they would get on, wouldn't they? Ricky Gervais and Richard Pryor would get on.
Yeah, but what I mean is, they would, but they're different forms of comedy.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what I mean. They're all different, but I think they're...
Richard Pryor's still funny now.
Oh, I fucking love him.
Still funny today.
I watch his shit all the time.
Yeah, he's great.
Like
great comedian. I think that's been a good chat, though.
Been alright. It's been alright. We ain't done it for a while.
Yeah.
And I think we got back into it real good.
Nelson Mandela and Hitler in a room. That'd be great.
We were a bit over the place at the beginning, weren't we? Wedding, killing yourself.
Perfectly rational, normal podcast for us, I think.
Yeah, same old shit.
Yeah, I think we've had a good run.
Oh, Jesus. My head's not looking too bad either.
Oh, you can see yourself on the camera now.
Yeah.
Good talk, Bob.
Thank you very much.